Because technically, you could have worked that many hours you've played into making money to then spend on either this game or anything else. So that's also a valid argument. I mean, that's how it always works, Christy. That's how I sometimes, get up at 11 when I'm like going to sleep because I see Steph streaming and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hop into co-op, absolutely destroy things, and I'll leave. Because that's usually when the earlier times she streams. Otherwise it's like at 12 in the morning. She can't help it, but that's usually when I would hop in. Excuse me. Yeah, true F2P have to really sink their time into this in order to really optimize everything the game could offer. But yeah. Gina, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Yeah, whales have to go grind on that 9 to 5 for refreshes to go through all the bad artifacts even faster. But how are you doing? Because that's what it feels like to me whenever I do max refreshes. It just feels like, man, that sucks. Light spender stuff. That's what a light spender is. No Windows, no update. A light spender is someone who's spent very lightly. It's not really half free to play. Personally speaking, anyway. Doop. Yeah, she's a fish. I mean, basically, you could be Kokomi. You know. Oh, I saw Captain of Swordfish 2 today. Energy +4. Except it's all the time since you play as Ether. That was mine, Christy. And yes, lag. It's gonna happen. Alright, Rose. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Because, like, pretty much... what was I trying to say? Yeah, computer just gives the random update notification, like, hey, you could update. And I'm like, no thanks. So dumb. Also got a little bit of an itchy throat, so hopefully that doesn't annoy me for the rest of the stream. What I will do is I'll practice the elite route solo if I have time, just so that I will have a reference point to look back on.
This is getting interesting.
Oh, Zhongli's almost dead. Alright. This is fine. I do have cough drops. It's not that bad yet, so... They're on the side, but I have them. I mean, usually, Christy, sometimes the alerts are important. Like, oh, hey, you need to perform a security check, update your antivirus and all. It's like, okay, I'll do that. That's fine. But the update notifications are just annoying. I'll do that later, but I'm just so lazy to do it. Like, I just let it happen. It's all background noise to me at this point. How much HP do you heal, Sayu? Oh, that's a lot. Wow. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, attack build for the win. Yeah, I'm just so used to keeping it on that I just don't feel like it. Because usually I would have no one listening, actually, whenever I would stream. So, never really optimized as much in terms of alerts. Yeah, and every time I press no, so... I will usually press remind me in X amount of days. Oh. Alright, Sayu's model did that. Love to see it. Why do you have a C6 Ayaka? Did you whale on your Asia account for just for Ayaka? If so, you're crazy. I mean, sure, but you're crazy. Yep, getting stuck. Oh. Yes. Alright, that's cool. I don't have an Asia account, by the way. So, I don't plan on making one either. There's that. Terribly sorry. Or I don't plan on making one anymore. I just don't want to deal with multiple accounts. I tried to do it multiple times, but it usually winds up with me just abandoning them. So... I mean, I like McDonald Kazuha too, but I don't know about simping for him. I mean, he is cute and all, don't get me wrong, but... all I did was edit one Kazuha thing from Paimon's paintings and gave him a McDonald's hat from that McDonald's Genshin trend, and that was it. Nothing more to it. But, I do like him too. Oh. There we go. Excellent. And I mean, I never would have known that McDonald's Kazuo would be so nice for people to come into and try to get to know. Because it's always usually like, oh, is that McDonald's Kazuo? That's pretty cool. And then they stay. Does McCauseway know about the ice cream machine? Yes, it's always broken. You have to come back tomorrow, forever, if you want ice cream. I wish you give cons to friends because you have C13 Kaching. Dang. How did I make the McDonald's Kazuha? I used you can use programs like Photoshop, but there's also alternatives like Krita. That's what I use. It's for painting mostly, but it has a simple enough interface to do simple edits, so... Or simple enough for me anyway. So, I use it for that. It's a free program, open source, so it's pretty cool. You can purchase it with like additional features backed up by the creators, but you don't need to pay for it, which is pretty cool. Where am I supposed to go? This way. Yes. Welcome back, Jordan.
Follow the wind.
Yeah, Delta. It's always broken. No matter what day, no matter what week, no matter what year, it's always broken. But the question is, Jordan, when will you BRB? Will I make a tutorial on how to put my favorite character? Oh, like how to do that for yourself? Surprisingly, it's not that bad. I asked like a different streamer who was using this program because I didn't know how to use it. But there's a website called Discord Reactive Images. Discord Reactive Images. And there is a tutorial on site that allows you to do it yourself. Depends, I'm busy. I mean, to be fair then, Jordan, you're always busy because you're always saying I'm back and then BRB and like, okay, I guess I'll see you never. Ice cream machine in the Philippines is not broken, they just give you. Dang. That must be a good world, Gina. Must be a good world. Alright. It really does be like that though. The ice cream machine is just never works whenever I go to a McDonald's. Sometimes it would, but those are very, very rare sometimes. Most of the time, Jordan, because usually when you say I'm back, I half expect you to then type at least 2 minutes later BRB, and then I never see you again for like another half an hour on average. I don't know if it's half an hour, but it's usually more than 10 minutes. They have white sandy beaches. That sounds fun, Gina. That sounds like a good time. Especially the ice cream part. That sounds good. Man, I want ice cream now. I technically do have ice cream downstairs. I could get some. But then I'd leave you guys alone with a screen. I guess I'd probably leave you with like Ayaka or something. Or Kazuha. That would be a better choice. Yes, Ayaka. A blade embraces its duty, like a jeweler cherishes its gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Something sampled. I've almost got her quotes to memory by now. Pretty much like Zhongli. Osmanthus wine. Tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memories? Oh my god. This guy. This guy and Ayaka are just menaces to my mental sanity. Let's see. We are... Even though this has been a long artifact route, because Inazuma is the longest artifact route, with the way I made this, we're at the halfway point, so it's all good for now. All good. Hopefully. How many artifacts? In this artifact route stuff, I get 120 or so. Then on the Liyue Dragon Spine route, I get like another 100. And I alternate between those. So every 2 days, I get like 200 something artifacts. For fodder. I alternate because the artifacts respawn on a 24-hour system and not on server reset. So if you pick up an artifact at like 7 a.m., you have to pick it up at 7 a.m. again. Or else you'll have to push it forward by a minute and then memorize that for the next day. So I get over that by just going through different routes. Give me a second. There we go. I kind of have all of these memorized, so I'm pretty sure I could take like these routes from my videos and just split them off from the stream and just upload it for future reference should you need it. Like honestly, this route isn't really needed per se, but because I'm not farming artifacts like crazily now, since I have to put a stop until I get my next paycheck, this is what I have to do. This is what I did before, but you know, since I got the taste of max refreshing, I kind of didn't have to worry about this. So yeah. I mean, honestly, Gina, I got tired of Genshin really early on, like before version 1.2 came out, because at that point it was just Mondstadt and Liyue, no Dragonspine, no Inazuma, no Chasm, none of that. So when you get burnout, you got burnt out like real fast. Like I tried to optimize everything back then when there wasn't anything to optimize because I thought it was cool and fun. It's fun to a certain point, but I pushed it way too far. So now I quit for an entire month, I think. And I came back when Zhongli's banner was about to end. I did a 10 pull. I got Zhongli, and that was that. I kept playing after. I skipped the entire part where Zhongli had drama, where he was the weakest 5-star at the time. People were skipping him because he was useless, garbage, before he was buffed to the moon. And I was like, oh nice, Zhongli, 5-star, cool. I wonder if I'll use him. And lo and behold, I'm using him forever. And honestly, I would just be doing ores, commissions, artifact route, domains, and leaving. But because I'm streaming, I have something extra to do. And it's also a nice little documentation of what I'm doing. It's fun. I don't make money off of this. Or at least I tried to, but I failed. So I was like, meh, forget it. And I got a job instead. The one I'm going to. So it's fine for now. Almost AR62, yeah. It's like 8k away, AKXP. Which isn't that far off if I just continue playing. No main projects for now. I'm just catching up on file organization, a little bit of personal research for any future projects. I am going through a certification program there, so I'm studying for that. Otherwise, it's pretty good. I still do ore runs, Delta. I still do, because I feel bad if my ores go below 1k, which is stupid to think of. But it's just so ingrained in my routine that I just do it. And I don't think twice about it. Oh yeah, Steph, if you're still here, to give you perspective on what these artifact routes do for me, if I do an entire week up to Saturday of alternating between these two routes from Inazuma and Liyue / Dragonspine, I can level up maybe 1 to 2 5-star artifacts to 20. Maybe 3 if I get like some bonuses from the fusion. But it's mostly like 1 to 2. Nick, what's up? Welcome to stream. Okay, so before we go into talent farming, we'll do ley lines. Let's see.